Have you ever noticed how some topics are treated like a well-kept secret, as if even mentioning them is off-limits? One of those subjects, perhaps the most whispered about, is men's sexual health in old age. People lower their voices, avoid eye contact, and pretend it's something best left unspoken. But let me share a little secret with you, my friend. That silence, that shame, it only holds you back. I learned this lesson firsthand. At 78, I realized that the stigma around sexuality in later years doesn't just keep conversations in the shadows. It stops people from seeking knowledge, from understanding their own desires, from embracing a part of life that never truly fades. Because let me tell you something no one dares to say out loud. Desire doesn't disappear. It changes, it evolves, it adapts, but it never vanishes. Think back to when you were young, how effortless everything felt, how natural. A spark, a glance, a moment, and the body responded instantly. Now, the rhythm may have slowed, the responses may take a little more time. But does that mean the fire is out? Not at all. In fact, it's still there, waiting for you to rediscover it. I've seen too many men resign themselves to the idea that their time of pleasure has passed, that it's something they must leave behind. But let me be clear, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, what no one tells you is that intimacy in old age can be even more fulfilling than in youth. Yes, you heard me right. As we grow older, we learn to appreciate connection in a way we never did before. The touch, the closeness, the warmth of another person. It all takes on a new depth, a new meaning. So, why is no one talking about it? Why is it so hard to find clear, honest discussions about sexual health in old age? The answer is simple: fear. Fear of looking weak. Fear of admitting that things have changed. But let me tell you something. There is no weakness in wanting to live fully in every way possible. Your sexual health is not separate from who you are. It's a part of your vitality, your well-being, your very essence. And here's something even more surprising. Did you know that maintaining an active sex life can actually help you live longer? I didn't either, not when I was younger. Back then, I thought of pleasure as something fleeting, something driven by instinct. But the truth is, intimacy has a profound impact on both physical and emotional health. Studies show that regular sexual activity improves circulation, strengthens the heart, reduces stress, and even boosts hormones that promote happiness. In other words, staying sexually active isn't just about pleasure. It's about survival. It's about keeping your body and mind engaged, about embracing a part of yourself that refuses to fade. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I'm not the same as I used to be. My body doesn't respond the way it once did. And I hear you. Aging brings changes, no doubt about it. But instead of seeing those changes as obstacles, what if you saw them as an invitation? An invitation to explore, to adapt, to rediscover pleasure in ways you may never have considered before? Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay updated with all the amazing content. Share it with your friends too. Let's grow this community together. Also, we've now got Super Chat, Super Stickers, and Super Thanks activated. So if you've been enjoying the content and want to see even more amazing, high-quality stories, here's your chance to join the inner circle. On the side, you can click that shiny Joins button up top and pick the level that works for you. Most importantly, your support will give me more time to create better, bolder, and brainier content for you. There is no pressure, but you'll officially be my favorite person if you join. Yes, I play favorites now. Thank you so much in advance for considering it. You're the real MVP. Let me share something with you, something that no one talks about, but everyone feels deep down. Desire? It's not just about performance. It's about connection. It's about intimacy in ways that go far beyond the physical. Sometimes, a lingering touch, the warmth of a familiar embrace, or the quiet intimacy of a deep conversation can be just as powerful as the act itself. But here's where it gets even more important. This isn't just about pleasure. It's about something far greater. A strong, intimate connection is one of the most powerful defenses against loneliness, a silent weight that presses on so many men as they age. Those fleeting moments of closeness, the brush of a hand, the feeling of being seen, of being wanted, these things matter more than you realize. They lift the spirit, soften the rough edges of life, and remind you that you are still here, still alive, still capable of feeling deeply. And the truth? A fulfilling sex life isn't just a luxury, it's a key to longevity. It keeps your body engaged, your mind sharp, your heart full. Taking care of your sexual health isn't just about maintaining one aspect of yourself. It's about preserving the whole of who you are. The secret? Adaptation. Not resistance. Not surrender. Just a willingness to embrace change and step into this new chapter with curiosity rather than fear. So let me ask you, when you think about your own sexuality, do you see it as something belonging to the past? Something that faded away with time? If so, let me challenge that thought. Your desire, your ability to connect, your right to experience pleasure. These things don't have an expiration date. They are as much a part of you now as they ever were. And yet, the myths persist. The world would have you believe that men lose interest in sex as they age, that desire dwindles until it disappears entirely. But let me tell you, after 78 years, I can say with certainty that this is one of the biggest lies ever told. Desire doesn't vanish. It transforms. It shifts. And for those willing to embrace that transformation, it can open the door to a whole new world of discovery. You see, the greatest obstacle isn't a lack of desire, it's a lack of understanding. It's the false belief that growing older means losing a part of yourself, that intimacy belongs only to the young. But let me tell you something that most people won't. Your desire still exists. Maybe it takes a different shape. Maybe it asks for a little more patience, a little more creativity. But it's there, waiting to be acknowledged. And what about those other myths? The ones that whisper that struggles like erectile dysfunction mark the end of a man's sexual life? Nonsense. The truth is, these challenges are often caused by factors that have nothing to do with desire. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, stress, anxiety. And the good news? There are ways to navigate them. There are solutions, treatments, conversations that need to be had. The real tragedy isn't in facing these challenges. It's in believing that they mean the end. But perhaps the most harmful myth of all is the idea that sexuality becomes irrelevant with age. that past a certain point, men should feel ashamed of their own needs, their own desires. Society likes to push this idea as if pleasure and intimacy are privileges reserved for the young. But let me tell you, there is no shame in wanting to feel alive, in wanting to experience connection, in wanting to hold on to the things that make life rich and full. In fact, what many men don't realize is that intimacy in old age can be even more rewarding than in youth. Because as the years pass, sex becomes something more than just the physical. It becomes deeper, more emotional, more meaningful. It becomes a space for real connection, for understanding, for tenderness. The kind of intimacy that isn't just about the act, but about truly being present with someone in a way that words can never fully capture. So let me ask you, why should any of that be lost? Why should you deny yourself the chance to experience something that is not only possible, but deeply powerful? The truth is, this part of your life is not over. It's just waiting for you to rediscover it. It's time to shatter these myths and start seeing sexuality for what it truly is, an evolving, natural part of life that doesn't fade, but transforms. The first step? Acceptance. Accepting that your body is changed, that the way you experience pleasure may be different now, doesn't mean loss. It means discovery. And what a discovery it can be. This isn't about trying to reclaim the energy of your 20s or 30s. It's about embracing the richness of what your body and mind can offer you now, with all the wisdom, experience, and depth that comes with time. So, take a moment. Reflect. Have you been holding on to myths that limit you? Have old beliefs kept you from embracing the full potential of your sex life? It's time to let them go. Because what awaits on the other side is something even greater. Pleasure without guilt, intimacy without shame, desire that is celebrated rather than silenced. But here's something most people don't realize. Your sexual health isn't just about mindset. It's about your body, too. And one of the biggest, yet most overlooked factors? Your diet. What you eat has a direct impact on your vitality, energy, and performance. The right foods can fuel your desire, improve circulation, and even help balance the hormones that keep your sex drive strong. My mother used to say, "Take care of what you put into your body, and it will take care of you." And she was right. As you age, testosterone levels naturally decline. But did you know that foods rich in zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats, like seafood, nuts, seeds, and avocados, can help maintain those levels? And let's not forget the power of antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables, keeping your blood circulation strong and your energy high. Even dark chocolate and oysters, classic aphrodisiacs, aren't just myths. Dark chocolate contains phenylethylamine, a compound that boosts pleasure, while oysters are packed with zinc, essential for testosterone production. On the flip side, a diet heavy in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can do the opposite. Drain your energy, clog your arteries, and make you feel sluggish, both physically and emotionally. Hydration is just as crucial. Dehydration can affect circulation, stamina, and even your ability to fully enjoy intimate moments. The key is balance, fueling your body with the right nutrients so you can continue to live with vitality, both in and out of the bedroom. So, after everything we've uncovered together, one thing is clear. Sexual health in old age isn't just possible, it can be transformative. By breaking free from outdated myths, embracing the power of nutrition, and viewing intimacy in a new light, you're opening the door to a life that is richer, deeper, and more fulfilling than ever before. But this journey doesn't end here. What you've learned today is just the beginning. Every step you take toward prioritizing your sexual health is an investment in your overall well-being, your happiness, your confidence, your quality of life. And we're here to walk this path with you. So now it's your turn. If you found value in this conversation, make sure to subscribe to the channel because this is just the first of many insights that can change your life. Like the video so we can reach more people who need this information, and share it with friends, family, anyone who deserves to live with more vitality and joy. And we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Share your thoughts, your experiences, your questions. Tell us where you're watching from. Your voice matters, and your perspective can help others on this same journey. Before we wrap up, I have one last surprise for you. A link to the next video will appear on your screen. Click it now to discover the next step in unlocking the secrets to a fuller, happier, and more satisfying life. Don't miss it, because what you'll learn next may be exactly what you need to take your sex life and your overall well-being to the next level. Let's continue this journey together. Click now, and I'll see you in the next video.